We live with it. We live with it. Let's get it.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay.
Let's get it. Little Philly from Willie.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Oh.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing.
We're there.
It's Saquon Barkley.
Good one. That's on me, that one.
27 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Taken in by Smith. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down
get in there.
For Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley.
Come on, take it out.
Down here at the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Hurts throwing again.
Look at that. He in there. Good shit.
They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back.
Better get in there, D.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Barkley's got it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted.
You gotta get there, D. Get this stop. One stop, one stop, one stop.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker.
Come on.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that
Let
ball
them go down and drive it, chat.
Getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Got to come back with it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Oh.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Thought I was going to catch it and go.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. He's
And what was your big ass at 69?
Darius Slay with the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Shit.
Baker now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one.
Let's go, Mike.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly
Let's go,
set a
Mike.
tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today.
He
Boy,
ended
I
the
love
first
that.
rip. All right, let's get in
Back
this
for the
end
start
zone.
of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin.
Let's get in this
They'll
end
try
zone.
to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. We'll have him gain about a handful there.
I'll
Brought
take
down
it.
on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Zach Bond with
Thought
the
I had
tackle.
one.
No gain
Thought
on the
I
play,
had
and it
one.
leaves them with 3rd and 5. Here's Mayfield. This one finds Irving.
Right, good.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Something.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And
Gotta
it's dropped
get
back
some,
down now to a 4-4
boy.
game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, Hurts taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete.
You gotta take that,
Really
D.
out there on 1st down, but just
You
couldn't
gotta
make the
take that,
connection.
D.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. He's got Smith. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route.
Let's get this
When you
stop.
see
We
zone
need this
coverage
stop
like
right
that,
here.
just settle down, find the soft
Let's
spot,
get this stop.
give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hurts now from the gun.
Good stop.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Hurts now on 4th.
No.
Throw right side, caught by Smith.
No.
And
That
they'll
was
make
supposed to be a
stop under the
fucking
46-yard
sack.
line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be
Wow.
their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's on the move. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game, they've looked to him. And things look tougher now.
Let's go, D.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On third down, it's Hurts.
What the fuck?
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Back to throw, Hurts.
Here we go. You needed that. There we go, D. There we go, D. There we go, D. You know we got to hit it.
Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defense coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
Got to drive this bitch down the field.
Baker out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense back.
Get this past the 50.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got you, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Thought he had it.
The ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Third down, here's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. On the move,
oh, what the fuck?
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Oh,
third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Run. Mayfield to throw again. They connect for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Good one.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Baker throwing again. Forced out to his right. On the move. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the
fucked up on that one.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Oh, I thought we got it right back.
And we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Nearly an interception on that play, and it sets up second down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Hurts. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Buccaneers.
If only, if only.
That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Once again, Irving. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short, Mayfield.
Come on.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So it's going to be 4th and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of
Let's go,
damage
Mike.
before they finally take him down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hell of a fucking catch.
8 yards to go. Let's see how
Great
they approach
catch,
the
Michael.
second down. The give for the first time to Rashad White.
Way to get in there. Way to get in there.
The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2.
Let's get it.
White touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley.
What the fuck? Why you just
And he's gonna
standing
be
there?
brought
What
down
is
at the
wrong with
42.
y'all?
It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst surge forward for enough to get that first by a couple before they can finally drag him down. It may not look like much on the stat sheet.
On
This
D.
is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
There we go, D. Oh.
Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it.
What the fuck? Wow.
And he
Wow.
the field for them before being taken down. So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back.
We had him.
It's the Eagles in possession.
Nigga not
to start.
escaping
They
like
trail, but
that.
lead is reachable.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they
Just
make a
fucking stop.
At the last minute. It's a game down to the one. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up. Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Irving. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
To the 30.
First and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield will look to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. It's White on the give. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make
Long
that call,
play
just give
anyways.
yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Dot!
They'll run for it with White. And he'll get it up to the 44. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers losing by 4.
What we gonna do, chat? What we gonna do? We gotta get this bitch down the field for sure.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
We gotta get this bad boy down the field for sure.
Alert, alert! Alert, Dot!
Back to throw. Irving hauls it in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. Incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands.
Should have been the catch downfield for sure.
Trying to find Mike Evans with that.
Should have been the catch downfield for sure. We gonna see how this works out.
He'll look to throw it.
Oh.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Regular.
Looking to throw it. Vacates quickly left side.
Come on, I threw it.
They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
I threw it.
Consecutive sacks have them
Don't let me go out like that.
Point it right.
To throw. Flush down now to his left.
Oh, that was on me.
And this one doesn't go
GG's, my boy.
And they get the stop. This is going to be a turnover on down. So now their opponent's final chance coming up.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution,
fuck that up, chat. That was on me.
One off the playlist.
First down.
Oh my God, how did I do that dumbass shit?
Works the sideline inside the 35. They get 38 out of the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. That's into the hands of Barkley. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall.
The win streak is over, Chad.
That should be the capper, and that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Shout your shit out. Shout your shit out. Bro. I was about to say, I ain't tripping, go on here.
He's throwing for it. Getting out to his left. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns.
Gotta run this back.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
Thought I had a little shake and bake.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to reach the 40.
Wish I could have did that last drive, shit.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Needed that a couple plays ago. Not Baker wanting to throw it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, alert! What's that?
First down, here's Baker. Buying some time left. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield.
Stay on your feet.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now
Stay on your feet, Mike.
Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, one more snap to play here.
Hey, alert 33. Set. What's that?
One final shot here. Buying some time right. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so a positive note.
Late as hell. Damn.
The Buccaneers now with
GG's, though. GG's.
So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Mm, 64 yards, crazy.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. Dawn sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up.